Hey there, fellow collector, Shuki here with a review of the Power Rangers Playskool Heroes. What do they actually call these? The Red Ranger and T-Rex Zord, and the Silver Ranger and Wolf Zord. So obviously, just looking at them, you can tell that this one is Dino Thunder themed, this one is Wild Force themed. So it's really cool that the Playskool Heroes line is immediately branching out past MMPR. Because I was a huge fan of the Imaginext toys, but the Imaginext toys were stuck in the MMPR era, which wasn't inherently bad, it just wasn't as exciting. Whereas the Playskool Heroes line is very much an anthology sort of series, so we're seeing things from like Dino Thunder, Wild Force, Dino Charge, and a little bit of MMPR splashed in right now. So it's really cool to see. And these are the first ones I was able to find. I picked these both up at my local Meijer store. It's a kind of a grocery store. Kind of a Walmart-esque sort of thing in the Midwest here. So for those of you that do not have a Meijer near you, these are on Amazon right now, I believe. But these were $12.99 a piece. Hana likes them, apparently. So I'm going to go ahead and move these out of the way. Take a quick look at the packaging. Again, very much like the Imaginext packaging or any of the other Playskool Heroes packaging that you might be familiar with. You had the character up here, and then the Zord right here. Power Morph action. This one's not a sticker. This one is a sticker. I can tell. This one right here. Like, I can tell that Hasbro was in a rush to put some of these toys out, because so much of their first wave stuff has these stickers on it, and I kind of want to see what's underneath it. Alright, so ignoring that sticker, on the back here it just says, "Go Go Power Rangers," and shows the action feature there. Zord contains magnet, and we'll get into that. There is the back of the Wolf Zord packaging. Hana decided it was food time, apparently. But hey, so that is enough for the packaging. Let's bring in our Zords. And we'll actually just start with the Red Ranger and the Dinosaur, because that's the cooler of the two, I think. Alright, and here he is. First and foremost, we'll scoot him out of the way. We'll take a look at the actual figure here. Not too bad. I feel the Imaginext ones were overall better, but it's not too bad. He's missing a lot of helmet detail, obviously. As you can see up there, he's missing the white paint. He's missing pretty much just white paint. I think there's a little bit of gold on the Dino Thunder helmets. But yeah, the head leaves a little bit to be desired, to say the very least. But the body itself isn't too bad. You got all the white diamonds. You got the chest logo. Got the boot cuffs. In terms of articulation, you do have a ball-jointed head, which can rotate all the way around. Look a little bit up and down, but not a whole lot. It's a pin and swivel. It's a pin. Not just a swivel and a rotation. Right there at the shoulder. The legs move together. Again, much like I think some of the Imaginext figures. Don't try doing them separately. It does not work. And you do have a rotation at the wrist. So, pretty cool. As you can tell, they do not have the morphers molded in. Instead, they have this little lightning bolt power morpher looking thing. And this is the Power Morph feature. So any character that has this on their wrists, I think they're all on their wrists, is a Power Morph character. And this means that they have a magnet. It's in those holes right there. In their foot. And that will activate a feature in all of the Zords. So by default, the T-Rex Zord looks like this. He has a tail, which inherently does nothing in this mode, but you can hear it doing something, you just can't see it. Without a character inserted, you can activate this feature by moving this lever up, so you can just do that. That opens up the mouth and reveals a drill, and then you push the tail down, and it spins the drill, and it spins really well. So there is that. So there is a way to activate it without the character inserted, but if you go ahead and get him in a sitting position and sit him down, it will activate the feature automatically. And basically what happens here is the magnet in the foot pushes a magnet that's like embedded in here somewhere, and then it basically automatically moves this lever forward. You can kind of see when I insert him, the thing moving on its own. So the magnet pushes that forward manually and unlocks the thing, and then you can do that. So pretty cool. The details on the T-Rex Zord are pretty neat. Got some silver, the green eyes, some gold. Obviously there are paint details missing, but it's a $12.99 like toddler toy. So I'm giving it a little bit of a pass here in terms of missing paint details. And the T-Rex itself doesn't have any articulation, but there was a few of the Imaginext toys that didn't have any articulation either, so not too shabby. Moving along to the Silver Ranger and the Wolf Zord from Wild Force. I'm going to go ahead and take him out real quick, set this aside. Here you have the Silver Wild Force Ranger. He's a little bit on the grayer side of things, to say the least, but still pretty good. His head sculpt's a little bit better than the T-Rex. Head paint, rather. You got the blue and the red up here on the eyes, which looks a little bit better. Again, that Power Morph bracelet. And same number of articulation points. And you do got the little wolf embedded right there on his left boob. And the belt is actually molded pretty nicely too, to say the least. So again, missing paint detailings, particularly on the legs and stuff here, but nothing too crazy. It's a nice little figure, to say the least. And again, the magnets on the feet. We bring in the Wolf Zord. He's pretty cool. He's got this nice kind of forest green, blue sort of hue. It's a really weird kind of hue. Kind of gradient, there's a gradient throughout the head here. So it starts with that kind of green-blue, and then morphs into the silver, and fades into the silver, I guess is a better term. And it's done throughout the legs and stuff here too, so it looks really nice. In terms of his action feature, if you pull down his tail, he chomps, or roars, or howls, or barks, whatever you want to use. So nothing crazy, but it's a nice little action feature. Again, lots of missing paint details, but the paint that is on here is very nice looking. I love these gradient effects going on through here. So, obviously, there is a feature to be had if you do not want to put the figure in. You just raise this little red nub forward. But if you go ahead and put in Merrick, line up that magnet, this will launch forward. So now you have this Mitchell, this missile launching cannon up here, and fires pretty well, if I do say so myself. Neat. So there you go. A nice, simple little feature, but it's a neat little $13, $12 toy that I certainly enjoy. And like I said, I love the fact that they kind of went full anthology for this series without having to redo all the Mighty Morphin stuff we've already gotten through Imaginext, which was kind of my fear going into this line, was that, oh, they're going to do Playskool Heroes, we're going to start with MMPR all over again, but they're not. Right off the bat, we got things from Dino Thunder, we got things from Wild Force, we're getting a couple things from Dino Charge, which I think is really cool, and I do hope that they touch on Beast Morphers at some point in this Playskool Heroes line, because having little tiny, like, Playskool Heroes of the Go Busters is really cool to me. So, I do love these a lot. Again, $12.99 at my local Meijer. I'm not sure what Amazon's charging for these. I would hope $12.99 as well. But keep an eye out for those that are interested in this. There is blind bags of these figures. They aren't as posable as these ones are, but there are 16 different characters in those blind bag assortments. I will try to get a hold of those, and I'm pretty much going to be trying to get a hold of most of the Fisher-Price line, just because I don't know, I love these little kids' toys. They're great. They're great, mindless fun. So that is about it for these. If you want to get a hold of them, do check out your local retailers. Hopefully the Fisher-Price line expands a little bit and starts hitting more retailers soon, because I was honestly just pleasantly surprised when I found these at Meijer. I was not expecting them to be on the shelves yet. So really cool, and I do like them a lot. So that about does it for this review. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.